This video identifies the core documents used by schools to help them process data within the principles of GDPR and meeting the rights of individuals. By thinking about the life cycle of our data processing, we can identify the documents that will form the basis of the school's policies and procedures. The start of the process is data gathering. Schools must inform individuals why their data is being collected, what it is going to be used for, and who it is going to be shared with. This information is provided in the school's privacy notices. Normally, there is one for parents and pupils and another for staff, governors and volunteers. Although much of the content is the same, the pupil data is generally being processed for the statutory provision of education, while staff data is generally processed for the provision of an employment contract. Ensuring a correct legal basis exists for processing is essential. Where no other legal basis exists, the school must ask for consent to process data. Schools use a consent form to allow them to process data, such as photos and medical information, normally gathered when the child joins the school. The security of data is a priority for all schools. Having a policy that captures how the school will gather, process, store, share and erase data ensures staff, parents and other interested parties have the assurance that the school knows what it must protect and how it is going to do it. The data protection policy holds this information. A data audit keeps a record of all the processing being undertaken by the school. It captures what is collected, why it is collected, the legal basis for processing, and who it is shared with. Schools use a record of processing activity, or a ROPA, to hold and maintain this data. Once the data is no longer required, it should no longer be processed. With so many different requirements on the retention of data, schools normally gather all these requirements into one document. This is the retention schedule. There are a number of other processes and procedures undertaken by the school. These are required to deliver the principles and individual rights of GDPR. To fulfil the right of an individual to access their information, the school must have a subject access request process. In the event of a data breach, the school must have a process to capture, monitor and rectify the breach. These two examples are supported by the subject access request and the breach management processes.